Hello, everybody. This is the TV Dewey. Welcome back to the Virginia Storm expansion series. And in this episode, we finally get to our first off season of the series, and I'm very excited. Very excited to get into this with you guys. It's been a decent initial run, but obviously, there's only so much you can do with an expansion roster, which you drafted from other teams. Don't really get a whole lot of say in who you're getting, so hopefully we can see some massive improvements in this team. And so this episode we're just gonna go through the whole off season, make as many changes as we can, and hopefully we can improve on our current roster. I am going to be shipping out some of the veterans for future draft picks. Gonna be not holding on to a lot of the players. Probably just some of the key guys that will stick around, but we'll see how it goes anyway. So we'll just go ahead and we'll jump right into player retirements and kind of see who's retired. And well, it's kind of the names you'd expect. A lot of guys kind of getting down in the ratings, getting older, almost 40 in a lot of cases. And Greg Popovich retires. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually gonna override that. I don't think he's retiring this soon. So I am going to force the expansion to be approved. I know that it was rejected, but the Seattle Sonics will be added to the league, and as an expansion team, they will automatically get the fifth pick in the draft. So when we get to the lottery picks, they will be the fifth. They will be the fifth pick regardless. And because our team does not have more than 9 players under contract, we actually don't have to protect anyone. All of our players are automatically protected, so we don't deal with the expansion draft for them either. So they will draft their team, and we shall see how that goes. As you can see, Seattle Supersonics in the Northwest Conference. And now we have an even number of teams in both leagues. All right, moment of truth. We were the 5th worst record in the NBA, but like I said, the Seattle Sonics will get the 5th pick, so we're probably sitting at the 6th highest odds of getting a top 3, top 4 draft pick. All right, so 16th pick goes to the Bulls. 15 to the Trailblazers. 14 to the Knicks through Dallas. 13 to the Pacers. And as you can see, like I said before, 16 teams in the lottery instead of 15. The Seattle Supersonics will get the 5th pick regardless. So the Kings moved up into the top 4. And the Knicks leaped up into the top 4. Unreal. Oh man, and the Storm moved up into the top 4? It said the Storm moved up into the top 4, so we might have leapfrogged into the top 4. And the 7 was going to be our pick. 6th pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder, so we are in the top 4. The Supersonics get the 5th pick. And now we see what we get. Is the Wizards at 4? No, it's the Pistons. Pistons at 4. 3. Who will get 3? We get the 3rd pick in the draft. I'll take it. 3rd pick. Hope someone good falls to our pick. The Kings get number 2. And the Knicks get the number 1 overall pick. We'll see what they end up doing with it. So, the Virginia Storm, in their very first draft, end up with the 3rd overall pick. The Knicks and the Kings get the picks ahead of them. And we shall see what we can do. Alright, so staff signing. Gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna try and get like the best possible guys on the staff that I can. Because... honestly, they would be trying to get the best possible guys on their staff. I'm gonna fire the trainer. He's not that good. Sorry, man. I'm sure you're a nice guy and everything, but we need somebody who has a better training attribute than you. Okay. So all in all, that move was just getting the scout and the trainer that we needed. And we'll go ahead and offer on some different, yeah. So signing period done. We're gonna go ahead and do our pre-draft workouts. I'm going to invite everybody who is close to being 100% scouted. That way we get them 100% scouted. Alright, so the NBA draft is here. I'm gonna go through and see what I can get for some of these players. If I can manage to move some stuff for another first round pick. I'm actually gonna go by picks. If I can get like another top 10 draft pick without giving up my 3rd pick, I would like that. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. If I could get any other first round pick without giving up like a first rounder this year. Ooh, this might have to happen, guys. Terry or Grayson Allen for our 2nd round pick and another 2nd round pick, and I get a 15. I'll come back to that one. Anything involving our first round pick this season is not gonna happen. Can give them Jay Crowder. That's 16. Can I get like 11 or something? Ooh. Oh, I can get 12 and I can get pick number 12 for Grayson Allen and a 2nd round pick. So I'm going to make this trade. And then I'm going to see if they still want this Tyrell Terry trade, which I might end up doing, but I'm going to see if I can get... Ooh, there's no way. Okay. Let's see if I can get I could turn 12 into two other first round draft picks, but not sure if I want to do that. 18. Ooh, 13. Let me see. Ooh. Well, I can give up Terry and 2 seconds to pick up a first, so even getting the top 10 first is not as good. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and move Terry. And I'm gonna try and find. Let me see if there's somebody who wants to take Perry's. That might be something to do. It's two basically unprotected for. Ooh. I don't want to take this. I don't want to take that contract on. This, though, is tempting. So I have the 3rd pick, the 12th pick, and the 15th pick. And all I've really given up is some young, decent talent. But I want... Yeah, we're not doing that. I want to pick up more young talent. No, that just doesn't make sense. Like none of that is like I'm not getting a player back. This is interesting. I could get a first round pick this year at 19. Plus, I'd get an extra pick in 23. I might end up not making any more trades. Let's see if I package these two together. What can I get back? The aim of this game is to improve the roster. Not trying to take on too much in salary. Ooh, I can flip these two into 2 first round picks next year. Absolutely. All right. So, and George Hill is also whenever cuz he has a team clause which I'm going to accept, and I'm going to move him after the draft as well. So there's other guys in here that will not be back that are older but could provide solid bench play for some other team. But the time has finally come, I believe. We have Heald, Crowder, and Brooks, who I'm keeping. We have 3 first round picks, and we also managed to pick up 2 first round picks next year from the Lakers and the Pelicans. All right. Here we go. So the first pick of the draft, Evan Mobley, goes to the Knicks. The Kings. The Kings take Jonathan Kuminga. And that means that with the 3rd pick in the draft, I can take the guy that I wanted anyways. Cade Cunningham. Welcome to the Virginia Storm. BJ Boston goes to the Detroit Pistons. 6'7" shooting guard out of Kentucky. The Supersonics, with their first pick, take Jalen Suggs. That's such a good pick. Charles Bassey goes to Oklahoma City, maybe picking up somebody for Al Horford. Yep, that's right. Scotty Barnes to Washington. Greg Brown to Oklahoma City. So they take 2 big men with their first 2 picks. Warriors take Jalen Green. James Boonite. And Moses Moody goes to the Hawks. And now it is time for our second pick. And not really sure who I want to take with this second pick. I do like Zaire Williams. And we do know that he is an 81 overall. Cam Thomas. I don't know who's like Jalen Johnson. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Zaire Williams with our second first round pick. Cam Thomas goes to Indiana. The Knicks, with their second pick, take Terrence Clark. And now we come up yet again. You always want to take like you want to take the guys that can help you the most. Ooh, this guy right here. Robinson Earl. He's got B 3-pointers as a power forward. How tall is it? 6'9". Yeah, that's a little shorter than I was thinking. He is 230 pounds. Inside defense is decent. Rebounding is really good. I don't know. Alan Flanagan. A+ 3-point shooting. I do like that. So hard with some of these scouting grades, not able to really see who is like great and who's not. N'Faly Dante. This third first round pick I'm struggling with right now. I'm not sure who I want. Let me see kind of where we're sitting. So we have our point guard of the future, Cade Cunningham. He's going to be a franchise piece. Zaire Williams and Dylan Brooks kind of shore up the small forward position. We have a lot of small forwards. We're going to have to move some. We don't really have... Yes, we have Jay Crowder, but he's kind of old. We don't really have a center. I don't know that there's really a lot of centers that are worth drafting in this class. You could probably upgrade better in free agency. So really, like, power forward is kind of the spot where we could take somebody and they would be able to like start right away. It's just it's just tough right now to like. Let's see. And Robinson Earl is question mark. Ooh, so I could take him, but I have no idea really what I'm getting. Ooh, this is tough. Well, this is our third first round pick, and I do like the fact that he can shoot the three. Let me look at power forward specifically, I'm gonna look through power forward and small forward with the idea of whoever we get is probably going to be a power forward for us. Ooh, 6'10", 258, B 3-point shooting. Inside scoring is an A, but he's not as polished right away. Robinson Earl's a B plus versus a B minus. Inside defense B plus. He doesn't rebound as well either. I do like the fact that Robinson Earl has A rebounding because that will be big. Kispert, I know, is like one of the best 3-point shooters in the entire draft, but he is not great at defense. Let me see this. Oh, and he's yeah. I think Robinson Earl is the pick. 41 of 50 college threes. You like to see that. Oops. David Duke goes to Brooklyn. Dacian Nix goes to Memphis. Derek Culver to Cleveland. Sharif Cooper to Boston. Now a trade. The Suns send the first round pick to Atlanta for Danilo Gallinari and Rajon Rondo. And with the first round pick, they take Kai Soto. David Johnson to Toronto, possibly a Kyle Lowry replacement. Josh Christopher to the Magic. Another trade. They're sending their first round pick. The Bucks are acquiring Al Horford and Al-Farouq Aminu. And yep, the Thunder have now drafted 2 centers, so they were definitely looking to move on from Al Horford. Marcus Bagley, Tavion Kinsey to the Lakers. Alan Flanagan. Corey Kispert goes to the Utah Jazz. Andrew Nembhard. Filip Petrusev. 7-foot big man to Brooklyn. And I think I'm going to go ahead and sim to the end of the draft because we don't have any more we don't have any more picks. We traded away our second round pick. Robinson Earl is a 75. Zaire Williams is an 80. And Kay Cunningham is an 80. So we added 3 solid players. I didn't want to draft 2 point guards and then have one of them coming off the bench. Cade is gonna be our starter for sure. And then I don't like drafting for positional need necessarily, but Robinson Earl fit both the positional need and also possibly being an upside pick. So those are our 3 rookies. And I will be accepted. Like I said, I'm going to accept George Hill's team offer, but I'm going to be moving him a lot of 35-year-old George Hill, who is a good overall and will be good for another team, but not great for us. So will be interesting to see where I can actually send him and what I can get back for him. A first round pick would be nice. Ooh, Thomas Bryant. That would possibly be nice. Now he is going to be a free agent after this season. I do like that he has an actual 3-point shot though, and he's big. That's something to think about. Can pick up another first round pick next year from the Kings or the Hawks though, for I do like this offer from the Kings, sending me an unprotected first in exchange. All right. Skylar Mays. Terrence Mann is never going to play, so I want to move him for something. I could get a 20. You can get a 2025 first from the Pistons, 2024 first from a couple other teams. I can get a first rounder from the Warriors that's top 10 protected. I do like this. I'm going to go ahead and take that. This is tough. There's not really. I mean, I could send him for Daniel House, but like, there's not really a reason to do that. I could send him out for like a first round pick, but not really a reason for that either. Can I package these two together to get something? Not really. So we do kind of have, we're kind of set at shooting guard and small forward, maybe. Power forward. Power forward, we have two solid dudes. So we're really looking at like backup point guard. We need a couple centers, and we'll see what else. I am gonna offer the qualifying offer to him. All right, so let's see who's on the market and who would realistically end up signing with us. Holiday, Lowry, Conley. I don't think any of these three would consider signing with us. Veterans looking for a championship more than likely. And I only have 3 offers that I can make in this first one, so I want to make sure that it's 2 guys that I think can contribute. These guys would be decent, but we did add a starting small forward and power forward for the future, so not really much there. Let me look at centers. Andre Drummond is kind of the type of player that we could add. $27 million cap hit. Not sure if I want to do a cap hit of that size for him. Holmes and Whiteside are two guys that I'm looking at also. I think definitely I'm looking at adding two very good centers. So that way there's always one in the game. Oh man, Howard would be nice to bring back, but not at 15 mil a season. 17 mil a season, excuse me. Yeah, no. So looks like Howard won't be back. So we need a backup point guard. We need a backup point guard, two centers is pretty much what we're looking at. So I think the not sure even if I signed Drummond, would I be able to get like right now what I'm thinking about doing is getting Drummond and Whiteside together. And I think that's what's going to end up happening. And also TJ McConnell, maybe? Kind of the McConnell or Saturansky. Saturansky would be interesting. So we're going to offer to those three to start. And right away, Drummond and Saturansky agree. Oh, Whiteside signed with somebody else. Okay, so we need a... try and get Rashawn Holmes. And if he doesn't accept, maybe JaVale McGee would be nice. I have 3 offers in this period. Ooh, Gorgie Jang is A- 3-point shooting. I probably would add Gorgie Jang even if the other guys do end up signing. So I'll use my 3. I don't want to sign them all. So I can't. I literally can't. No, it wouldn't. No way. Would it really? Man. So we can't. Oh, man. Okay, so. What? Okay, so I literally have to. I have to renounce everyone in order. What can I. No. Okay. So. Okay. So I can do this. I can take Drummond, Holmes, and Jang, and Satoransky. All right, so we have Cunningham, Satoransky as our point guard duo. I like that. Heald, Noel, and Mays as a bench option. Williams, Brooks, Jeffries, Crowder, Earl, and then we have Drummond, Holmes, and Jang as a matchup 3-point stretch five that can also play power forward. I like that. How many players? We have 13 players on our team, so we can add like a bench developmental point guard. Well, I would like a kind of older, like this one would be a find somebody with some badges so they can train the young guys and be looking at the old heads, funnily enough. Like the more old you are, the more valuable you are to me. Dion Waiters. Oh, that's funny. He has a lot of good badges that can be taught to other people. Ooh, Kyle Korver. Ooh, boy. Okay. I'm gonna bring Kyle Korver in for the sole fact that he has 16 badges that can be used to train people. And I might do the same for JJ Redick as well. Oh, come on. Alright, so I'm going to try and bring in JJ Redick and Kyle Korver just to have on the team as simply for the reason of having guys for the badge trainings. Satoransky and Cunningham are going to be the point guard guys, and then Noel can play backup point guard if any of those guys get hurt. I mean, Redick and Korver could definitely help with 3-point shooting if we like desperately need something, but Williams Brooks is going to be our small forward duo. Crowder and Earl. Earl is going to start. Crowder's going to come off the bench. So I definitely like what we've done to kind of improve the team. We shall see. We shall see what the next season brings. So we have Andre Drummond as our franchise centerpiece at the moment. Cade Cunningham, our franchise player that we drafted with our top 3 pick. Zaire Williams, Rashawn Holmes, Buddy Hield went up in 3-point shooting. Brooks went up a little bit. Jalen Noel went up a little bit. Jang dropped a couple. And, of course, Redick and Korver dropped in overalls. That's okay. I didn't bring them here for their overalls. I brought them here for this. I brought them here for their badges, which also decreased. But hey, we have rookies and guys who can definitely use their wisdom. All right, simulating the training camps. I'll have the CPU adjust. We will load the new rookies. Chet Holmgren, nope. All right, going to training camps. Let's see what we can do, who we can upgrade. Cade Cunningham's already an A+ potential. I would consider sending him to untapped potential if he wasn't an A+ already. I'm gonna just try and boost his 3-point shot a little bit. The untapped potential. Who could use it? Zaire, Williams, and Earl. I really want Earl. Of course, that looked like a waste, basically. All right. So that was our first off season, guys. Let's go ahead and set up our starting rotation. Okay, it's still the same guy. Let's rebuild the rotations. Ooh, and hold on. Need to change this. Williams is a starter. Earl is a starter. So it's going to be Cunningham, Heald, Williams, Earl, and Drummond starting. It's an interesting rotation that it wants to give me here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But for now, our starting lineup for our second season will be Cade Cunningham, Buddy Hield, Zaire Williams, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and Andre Drummond. With Rashawn Holmes, Dylan Brooks, Tomas Satoransky, Jalen Noel, and Jay Crowder coming off the bench. So, some familiar faces. Still have Hield, still have Brooks, still have Noel and Crowder. Some old faces left, but I really think that this year we can be a lot more competitive than we were last season, and I'm looking forward to seeing how our draft picks develop. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment about what you thought about the off-season moves. How did it go for you? Was it everything you expected? Please hit that notification bell so you're notified every time that a new episode is uploaded. And I will see you guys next time for the very first episode of our second season.